Today, we will be finding out if everything they say about Six Flags America is true. Is it truly the worst legacy mainline Six Flags park? Or is it secretly an underrated gem? Let's find out. So for those of you who don't know, Six Flags America in Maryland, Bowie, Maryland, is closing. They decided, it's about to be loud. It's about to be loud. No, do it. They decided instead of selling it to another park or doing anything like that, that they're just going to sell it for real estate property, because it was found that the land that it's on is more valuable in that way. So that's what they're doing, and that's why it's not anything to do with the park underperforming, which it is, but there are other parks underperforming just as much, if not more. But that one has very valuable land. It's Maryland. It's 15 minutes away from metropolitan DC. So yeah, that's a big part of why I wanted to take this trip. But I was also curious to see if, I was curious because a lot of people always have bad things to say about it. And I just don't know if that's true or not. And I wanted to find out. So we're heading out. Got a 2-hour drive to it. And if we finish everything there early, I will be also stopping at Six Flags Great Adventure. I will not be filming that. We've already been there. Okay, let's go! Six Flags America. This park is wild. It starts off looking like a colonial place, as expected. And everything is, the rides are hidden way in the back. You can't see anything when you come in. We are here at opening, and there's, nobody here. It feels like a ghost town a little bit, which means there's no need to run. No need to run to any rides. That rope drop. They are playing this fun music, though. I like that. I like the fun music. So I see a couple coasters over here. It looks like I'm seeing maybe parts of Superman and some wooden coaster. I'm trying to remember which one is over here. So we're gonna go this way first. And I think, I see Professor Screammore's. So I think we're gonna do that first. But, and there's Firebird. Okay, so we're finding all the coasters. But yeah, I think the goal is just kind of we're gonna walk around until we see things, and when we see things, we're gonna do them. But boy, is this place looking so dead, and I haven't seen a single coaster run yet. It's a beautiful park, though. It genuinely, it's sad to hear it's closing, because it's got a lot of, I hear coasters running. That's Firebird. You can't see it, but yeah, I'm pretty disheartened to hear that the park is closing, and Screamtown doesn't open until noon. So we are going to head over in the other direction until it does. But I'm excited about that. I love steampunk, and it's cool and it's new. So yeah, but it's a charming park in terms of Six Flags vibes, for sure. I like it a little more than Darien Lake. I think this would look a lot better if it wasn't overcast, but there's nothing we can do about that. Roar's right there, so we're gonna hit Roar, because I can literally see a sign. But yeah, I just wish it wasn't going away. I see potential. But yeah, more time.
You must be at least 48 inches tall to ride. Please place all your articles, including next to the exit gate. Once you secure your articles, board one of the two
I actually really like that. It's a solid wooden twister layout, and I didn't find it to be as rough as I thought it would be. It was pretty smooth. In fact, I think the retract areas were probably the worst parts. Hot take. That's gonna be a shame to lose. I honestly think that's gonna be the underrated gem of the day. But we're about to get on Firebird, so maybe not. Ooh, there's Six Flags. Missing the F. But yeah, I put that. I think I liked it a little bit more than Viper. They're similar, but I think I like this a bit more than Viper. I like the tunnel. I can't say I like it more than Tennessee Tornado, though. That's fantastic. We're gonna get out Firebird next and move on to the next section of the park. I kind of want to step on it. So whenever there's a ride that's comparable to the one at Darien Lake, I'm gonna compare them to see how I feel about them, to decide for myself whether or not I prefer Darien Lake's coaster count or Six Flags America's. Currently, Six Flags America's in the lead. I preferred Roar to Predator. Firebird, their most close resembling thing is probably Viper. So I guess, do I like Viper or Firebird more? Which multi-looper do I prefer? Oh, come on now. Y'all make that sound like it's so painful, it's so bad, it's so boring. No! First of all, the loop-de-loop is pretty intense. And I really like the fire. The little Firebird thing's pretty cool. Adds a little bit of flavor to it. I think it would have been better as a stand-up. I will always think that about stand-ups that can get converted to floorless. But it's not awful. That made it sound like this was like the worst thing in the world, and it's just not. It's just not. I don't even think it's the worst floorless. I think Scream's worse. Yeah, no, everybody, y'all need to chill your bill, frankly. But now we're heading into Gotham City to do Superman and Joker's Jinx, and hopefully Batwing's open, but I highly doubt it. And then we just need to get Wild One, Raging Cajun, and Professor Screammore, and then I'm done. So, not a lot of coasters, but yes, okay, the question. Is it better than Viper at Darien Lake? I sure as hell think so. I think Viper at Darien Lake is a mid-aero looper at best, and even the worst B&M is better than that. Thank you very much. We're getting on Joker's Jinx. There's nothing comparable at Darien Lake, so Joker's Jinx automatically wins over, like, what? Moto Coaster? That's the other launching twisty coaster? Yeah, no, I already know, because, like, I love this model. It's going to be similar to Flight of Fear, and yeah. Oh, it's the same type.
Hands up, all the way up. While my hands higher than yours. Hands all the way up. Visual confirmation. Hands all the way up. Visual confirmation. Hands up. Hands up. Back up and down. What? Off the leg. Now hands back up, hands back up, hands back up, hands back up, hands back up. Bye.
Yo, these layouts have a lot of potential when there's no mid-course brake run. Because that's genuinely like an A-tier coaster here at Six Flags America. Like, you pick up so much speed in that back half, it's crazy. As you just get closer and closer to the ground and you're rotating and rotating and rotating straight into the corkscrew. That's crazy. This is definitely gonna be the number one coaster here today. This thing is so cool. I think they're better in outside. I think they're better outside than they are indoors. I really do. Like, knowing that this is like what Flight of Fear could be if they like didn't put them in the dark is kind of crazy. It's cool seeing how close you are to hitting the supports. It's cool they don't have a mid-course brake run. It's tangly, it's fun, it's fast. It's so fast. Not that I should really even humor this comparison, but launching twisty coasters between Moto Coaster at Darien Lake and Joker's Jinx at Six Flags America, of course, goes to Six Flags America. Wonder Woman! Wonder Woman! Really big yikes on that one. That's gonna be a little bit of a dud for me. Very intense, but the restraints were way worse than the other one. It rode way rougher, and I got stapled hard. I was like, there's no need for you to push it down further, but you did. So here we are, frankly disappointed. And it's not better than Joker's Jinx, in my opinion. And it's not better than the one in Darien Lake. So if we're doing the comparison, Superman Darien Lake over Superman Six Flags America. This is so far the first like big dud of this park for me. Also, while I have you here, let's do the comparison of the closed rides at both of the parks that I went to, Darien Lake and Six Flags America. Batwing versus Tantrum. It's obviously Batwing. Like, that's not even a competition. It's obviously Batwing. So if you're keeping track, or for those of you keeping track, I should say. So for those of you keeping track, that means it's currently 4-1 in Six Flags America's favor. I also want to say that I think Darien Lake is a prettier park, but I like Six Flags America's theming more, and their flat ride options are way more varied, I feel like, than Darien Lake's. So they're pretty similar parks. But I'd honestly, so far, I'm giving it to Six Flags America. I wish more people would come here. It's sad. I honestly thought with them closing that I would see more people saying it's goodbyes, but no. So now all we've got left is Wild One, Raging Cajun, and Professor Screamore. So 3 more rides, and it's not even 1 p.m. We're absolutely getting to Great Adventure, but I'm glad I came here. Glad I took the time. Rest in peace to a real one. I think the goal is to save Steamtown for last. It's kind of close to the front of the park. We can get Wild One and Rage Occasion while we're here. Wild One has no comparable sister coaster or similarity to anything that Darien Lake has, which does give Six Flags America a 1-up on it, because I wouldn't say it's comparable to Predator. That would be Roar. So save for Rage Occasion, honestly. Boomerang, I guess.
Uh-oh. You know what it's trying to do?
So, Wild One has temporarily ceased operations. It looks like there's something wrong with the blue train. It's like stuck on their brake run. Hopefully they'll get it figured out. But if not, then that's kind of that. So we're gonna get on Raging Cajun and then Scream more and then check back again. But if not, then that's that. Like, kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to it. I hear it's a really great ride here. What can you... Never mind, Raging Cajun is closed as well. So...
Let's find out.
Yeah. Alright, I guess it's just Professor Screamore, and if that's closed as well, then we're done. And honestly, like here, this is where we really start to see those have a Six Flags Day, Nature of the Beast situations, you know. I mean, the park is not long for this world now anyways, but like this is like where it really starts to show that it's dying, basically, because like I mean, not even Raging Cajun, so all of Mardi Gras basically is just their flat rides right now today, and these are 2 credits I'll be missing. I'm really sad, honestly, because I think this is going to be my one and only time getting to this park before it closes, and to miss out on 3 of the like already few credits that it has is not great. Not great at all. And like all of their food places are closed. HVAC complications, like none of the restaurants are open right now. So if you want to eat, not here. There is apparently a stunt show. Plays 1, 4, and 7 p.m. I will not be staying for that. What makes this park suffer the most is that there's just not enough keeping you here for a long time. Even Darien Lake, I stayed till like 3. I think that opened at 10. It's open at 11, and I'm leaving like before 1 maybe. Steamtown is gorgeous. And we got another one of these. We saw them yesterday at Jolly Rancher Remix. And there's Screamore. This will be Vekoma SLC number 2. And I unfortunately can't compare between it and Mind Eraser, because Mind Eraser was closed when I went, as we know. So, probably Screamore. I don't think it's newer, but I like the colors. I like the theming more. I like the color scheme. I like the theming more. Oh, wow. They were really planning to do something with this park. You can tell. Because last time on Thunderhawk I did front row, today we're gonna do back row on Professor Screamore's Time Diver. Because, you know, at least in the front row, SLC is not that bad. So we gotta really put it to the test. Why is my hair doing these things that it do? Yeah, I understand why people don't like SLCs. Now, finally, for the first time, I think this is worse than Flight Deck. Now, this dropped, like, I think straight into my bottom 5. That was bad. And it's like, not even, like, my neck didn't get banged up, my head didn't get banged up because of the new restraints. My legs got crushed. Thigh crushed back too. And, it rattled so much. And all I could think the whole time was, when can I get off? 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 And, you know, it just kept going. Yikes. Huh. But yeah, that's kind of all she wrote about this park. Wild One and Rage and Cajun were closed. Batwing has had problems, and it seems is probably done for the rest of its life. Rides I could get on were great, and I think if I could finish not Screamore, and not really Superman. I mean, if I'd gotten on Rage Cajun and Wild One, we probably could have gotten like 2 hours in the park. But I was only here for an hour and a half, and I did kind of everything I wanted to do that was open. So, I mean, I'm glad I did it. Rest in peace to this park. I enjoyed the rides I did get. Liked the credits. But a part of me is just like, I wish there was something more. I wish there was just a bit more. And, you know, maybe there would have been if it wasn't closing. But as we know, it is. So, good Adventure Time, though. So, I'm not going to let this be the end of the day. Oy! Pothole. My chest. Ooh, pothole. Goodbye, Six Flags America. Goodbye, Maryland. There was kind of a sad interaction as I was leaving the park, where everybody was confirming that I was leaving. They're like, are you exiting the park? I'm like, yes, I am. And they were like, when you come back on this side. And I was just like, yep, sure. Because I'm sure it's not, first of all, it's not common for people to leave so early, you know, before 1. Because they re-ride things and they experience other things. But I was here on a mission. But it's a little sad. I feel for all of the employees, all of the staff working here, you know. I'm sure a lot of them, or at least some of them, cared. It doesn't really scream a park that knew it was closing, but definitely like needed some tender love and care. There are like places where you can see new additions, like up to last year, new rides, newness surrounded by like very old, not well taken care of stuff, and it's sad. It's sad.